This may have been one of the craziest weeks in the NFL so far. Let's start off with the funniest player in the NFL. Jameis Winston is hilarious, and he completely shocked the NFL world this past Sunday. The Browns were underdogs versus the Baltimore Ravens, but Jameis Winston ended up exposing the Ravens secondary, as he threw for 334 yards along with 3 touchdowns, and surprisingly no picks. The Browns looked like a completely different team after losing Deshaun Watson, but in the end they got lucky, as Eddie Jackson, Kyle Hamilton, and Rashad Bateman all forgot how to catch a football. I never seen anything like it. Maybe trading for Deontay Johnson would help with the drops on the offensive side of the ball, but Eddie Jackson and Kyle Hamilton better be on the jug machines every single day, because that was a bad loss for the Baltimore Ravens. Anthony Richardson had one of the most bizarre moments I ever seen from an NFL quarterback. Richardson was sold out versus the Houston Texans, and it wasn't because of an injury.
Man, tired, I ain't gonna lie. That was a lot of running right there that I did, and I don't think I was gonna be able to go that next play, so I just just told saying I just needed a break right there.
It was simply because he said he was too tired. After hearing that, the Colts front office had enough, and I can't blame them, as Anthony Richardson was sent back to the bench. Joe Flacco has been announced as the starter for the remainder of the season. Richardson has struggled all season. He's only completing 44% of his passes this season, which is completely terrible. The Colts may have drafted a bust, but time will only tell. He's still only 22 years old. You know, maybe Mike Tomlin was right. Just a few weeks ago, Tomlin made a tough decision to bench Justin Fields. This caused an uproar among NFL analysts, as many people disagreed. Because why would you bench Fields with a 4-2 record? Well, it's simple. It's because of plays like this.
Extra men on the rush, floated, downfield, and caught! Touchdown, Austin!
Although the Steelers were winning with Justin Fields, their offense was completely one-dimensional, as Fields threw for under 200 yards in 4 of the 6 games he played in. Meanwhile, Russell Wilson has thrown for 264 yards and 278 yards in just 2 games, and has completely changed the Steelers' offense. The Steelers may be a dark horse for the Super Bowl because of their elite defense, and if Russ keeps this up, watch out. But there was one funny moment versus the Giants. Please just watch George Pickens. He's known to do things like this, but what was he thinking right here? It looks like he was trying to do a WWE move. Well, Vikings fans, it was fun while it lasted, but I think y'all have come back to the planet Earth. The Vikings started off the season on fire, and so did Sam Darnold, who looked like a completely different quarterback compared to his days with the Jets and Panthers.
Seen ghosts.
They beat the 49ers in Texas during their 5-game winning streak, and at the time looked like one of the best teams in the league, but now they lost their last 2 games against the Lions and Rams. The Rams are another team to watch out for. At one point, Matthew Stafford was throwing the ball to people I never heard of in my life, but now that Cooper Kupp and Puka have returned, they look like a completely different team as they ended up beating the Vikings 30-20. But the highlight of this week came against the Bears versus the Commanders, and it all came down to one play. With just 2 seconds left, the Commanders were down 3 points and needed a miracle to win the game. Jaden Daniels scrambled around in the pocket and threw up a prayer, and that prayer was answered.
Into it. Here comes the Hail Mary with the game on the line, and the ball is caught! Caught!
As Noah Brown caught a 52-yard tip pass to win the game. This was one of the craziest plays I ever witnessed because I was able to watch it live. Maybe the following week can get crazier. Oh, and Cowboys fans, how does it feel seeing Derrick Henry dominate the entire NFL?